Welcome back to Slam Shenanigans. So this is kind of my Friday, Saturday here so far. The first couple pictures are jobs that I'm looking at. This house needs some major regrading to get the slopes away from it so the water doesn't intrude. Working with a local landscaper on that one. This one here, I'm working with a local tree company. This one's kind of a community support thing, actually, almost. This tree is very large in a lake. We need to get it out before the season opens up, so we're going to try and figure out how to get this thing out. Here's the front end of the lake, which is probably a quarter mile or so away from where the tree is, so it's going to be an interesting job. And now I'll transition into kind of some of my stuff here. Doing a little land clearing at my place. So using the new grapple, basically just kind of scrape up, scoop some big old grab some brush and pile it up on the burn pile. Turned out really good. Typically I do this with an excavator and just use a thumb and a bucket, and this is just much faster. And then when we're done with the particular area, it's probably a whole lot easier to clean up. Although it does tear it up more with the skid steer turning around all the time, but was really muddy. There's a couple spots in here where I actually sink the skiddy and I have to use the grapple to kind of push my way back up and out of it. But not sure if I'm going to catch it here editing on my phone, but it was to the left of the burn pile, right about there, but closer down to the road here, where the road is right at the edge of the green. So it was, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes here maybe. Took me to clear out this little 1/8 of an acre, but was pretty cool. So every time I have my skid steer down that far, I go down to the very bottom, and I got a big pile of log deck that I try to bring some logs up. So this one is just kind of showing you how I got to chicane through some trees here. This wasn't one of the longest. This is, I think, about 14 feet. So you'll see I get up here. I could probably just take this pine tree on the left out, but watch the edge of the log there. I have to sneak it around and then do the forklift trick, where once it goes back, then pull to the left. That'll get it around, and then I can have the load go more towards the left so I can clear the actual oak on the right that I'm trying to keep. I don't want to hurt that. You'll see I kind of bounce down there because that's where I have a big water bar. Got a creek running through there usually during the winter. Really beautiful time of the year. Everything's greening up. This is my lower road coming up and out. It's pretty steep. Doesn't always show on camera. And then up here at the top, I got another couple trees I got to sneak around. Like I said, this one was only 14. I think I pulled a 17-footer out of here, and that one was pretty tricky. And it's hard to drive with one hand and film with the other with the phone. But yeah, it was a spring day for sure, but it was raining. So now I'm coming up on the upper road, and on the left here is where I was just doing that clearing. And the fire is trying to go. Man, it took forever to get this thing going. This is Friday, I believe. And I don't think I got it going at all on Friday. As the video goes on, I think we'll get into Saturday, and we'll see where, I never lose. I will get that thing going. And check this area out here. I think I got some better pictures coming up. And this was just a mud pit. It was bad. And the trouble with this place is that, I've said it a million times in my videos. I live on a rock basically, and there's just some little bit of fluff dirt on top of it. And that mud pit has definitely got some icebergs in there where you're sloshing along, and all of a sudden you hit that rock and just throws you. But so it's a long walk. So like I said, when I have my equipment down this far, I try to go a little bit further and bring at least a log up every trip. And I kind of make it useful that way. It's hard on the tracks. It's more fuel, obviously, but mostly it's hard on the tracks. So I try to, when I'm down there, I just get it. Sneak it past another tree. Like I said, this was Friday, so it was raining quite a bit Friday. You'll see here in an upcoming clip where it's a definite spring in the mountains kind of day. This was just a gorgeous morning, though. Started out beautiful. I think this is actually Saturday. So I don't know if we're out of sequence here or not, but it was pretty. This is me trying to get that fire going. You can see some flames way deep.
Spring in the mountains. Yep. Beauty.
yeah, if you could hear me, I was saying spring in the mountains. So here's a couple shots of the new side-by-side. Got myself a Defender Max Can-Am. It's pretty good. Here's one of those logs coming up out of the bottom. Some pictures of the Defender down here at the burn pile in the swamp. Here's more of the shots of mud. It's just really pretty when it's green. The colors are just so vibrant this time of year. The sky was gorgeous when it was open up, but so here I'm trying to start this fire again, just working it. I believe we're into Saturday now. Here's the mud pit. My wife's gonna kill me because she likes to walk the dogs there. And here's finally got some success. Ended up putting some diesel in a spray bottle and just really dousing it and then just sitting there with the torch for a while. If you look real close, this is where I got one of my shots where I got the skiddy stuck. It was probably 2+ feet and had to use the grapple to get out, but just some random.
Come on, guys. Zoomies. Come on, Speedy. Good boy, buddy. Come on, Loose. Come on, Odie. Cricket, come on. Look at Odie Booty. Yay. Come on, Lucy. Okay, guys, I'll go here together. Come on. Do it for the camera. Come on. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Odie.
Why, you crazy nut?
Cricket, are you hungry? Oh, of course you are.
Yeah, so I had to get some shots of my pups in there. You know me. Anyways, so this is the last night stack here. This is Saturday night. Should have turned the backlights off. They're good for seeing in the back, but not so good for the video here. But keep in mind, this is in about a foot of mud here. And I'm trying to go up a very steep little spot there, so traction is not the best. Got some pretty cool shots there, though. There's a couple little push-ups here where I literally couldn't see anything. And that deep mud hole that I was showing you earlier that I had to push out with a grapple is basically just to the left of where I'm at right now. So I'm trying to get a lot of this unburnt stuff pushed up from the bottom so that in the morning I got very little to throw back in the coals there. And it'll still be warm in the morning, so hopefully whatever isn't burnt I can just kind of throw in there. I have to bring the excavator down there, though. Just like I said, the mud around here is just, it's real hard to get the skiddy in there and throw that pile up perfect just because of the approaches. So you'll see I come up here and I'm going to come in on the pile. So I turn and I'm like, no, we're not going there, because that's where I saw that big hole. You can't see it when you're driving, but once I turned, I saw it. So I kind of come in here different and start pushing the brush up. Didn't really look like a lot, but when I was done, I was like, wow, there's still quite a bit there, and I pushed quite a bit up. So I tried to turn the lights off for a second just to see what it looked like, and on the camera, it looks like there's a lot of light back up there behind me, but when you're sitting in the cab next to that fire and I just pushed stuff up, I couldn't see anything, so lights came back on. But just amazing how beautiful it is when it's green in California for the 2 months out of the year that it's green. Here I'm just kind of pushing up, trying to get the branches to fall off of the root rake here. I think I come around this side. I was going to make a push, but I think it looked all good. So I said, all right, we're going to cruise around, and that's pretty much what I did Friday, Saturday. Started out bidding some jobs, did some work for myself, dealt with a nice little spring rain shower, and finished it off Saturday with this, and actually did some other work on a repair for one of the rhinos we got. Had both of them break down, so I'm trying to fix one of them up now, and you saw the Can-Am Defender that I had to get something for a replacement. So that was also done today. I should be finishing up welding that Sunday, so I won't be making a video on that repair here pretty soon. But just a nice little evening here, finishing up the burn. Hopefully I'll get up in the morning and that'll all be done. And we'll be set for that stuff. And I don't know if I'll get any more burnt this year or not. We're having to go permit burning starting Monday. So here's a couple shots of the fire. Some of them didn't turn out too good, but I appreciate you guys watching. If you like this, please hit that subscribe button. Share it with your friends. Hit the like. Leave me some comments. Let me know what you think. Let's have some interaction. Thanks a lot. Bye.